What's up guys, it's Study or Aussie Gamer Chick here, and I've finally got my internet back, which is awesome, which means I'm gonna have plenty of videos for you guys and plenty of info. So the last couple of days I've been obsessed with Watch Dogs. I've been watching so much gameplay, just reading everything I can about it, and I thought I would share all my findings with you guys.
Recognize this man. Notify police immediately. Armed and dangerous.
So just give a brief overview to those of you who have never heard of Watch Dogs before. For those of you that have never heard of Watch Dogs before, what are you doing? You're crazy! No, but just a brief overview. It's an open world game, and you play as Aiden Pearce, who is this awesome hacker dude. He has an awesome smartphone which hacks into the city's central mainframe, which controls everything pretty much in the city. And he's been able to hack into that, which means he pretty much has control of everything in the city. I've got the clouds going over my head and it's gotten dark and the lighting is going crazy. So that's just a basic view of Watch Dogs. Now I want to kind of dive into some details about stuff that I've been really curious about, and I'm guessing you guys might be too. So I really wanted to know more about the hacking, and I found out the key to hacking is you have to have a perfect line of sight to the object that you're hacking. Now this is interesting because if you need to, say, hack into a safe in a bank, you can go, your typical run in there, beat up a bunch of guards, and then get to the safe so you have a clear line of sight to the safe. Or if you can find an awesome hiding spot where you can see a video camera in the bank or whatever, you can hack into that video camera and then you can scan around for another video camera and then hack into that. As long as whatever you're in has a perfect line of sight of whatever you want to hack, you can do that. So you can pretty much daisy chain your way through a bank or whatever building you want through security cameras, web cameras, anything like that until you get to that safe, and then you can hack into that safe while you're safe outside, which is awesome. So another awesome thing about Watch Dogs is you have a respect bar, I guess you could call it, or a respect meter. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but you have kind of respect throughout the city. The light's going crazy. Since you've been able to hack into the city's mainframe, the ctOS, means you have hacked into, the police kind of radio, whatever you want to call it, radio station, I don't know what it's called, it's off the top of my head, but you've hacked into that, so you can hear when, something's going wrong, and you can choose to go in and help or ignore it. Now, I'm assuming that affects your respect bar, but another thing that has been confirmed that affects your respect bar is when you're dealing with missions or such, you can choose to lethally take down someone or non-lethally take down someone. So if you lethally take down someone, you kind of get badass respect. People fear you and stuff like that. Whereas if you don't kill them, but you just kind of knock them out or whatever the equivalent of the non-lethal version of taking someone down is, you get more respect from the citizens of the city. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this means you can go through the whole game and non-lethally take down everyone. I'm not sure if it's kind of like Dishonored in that way, but in some parts you can definitely non-lethally get out of a situation. Now, I want to kind of touch on multiplayer right now because this is really, really interesting, and I'm kind of excited to see how it all works. Because I'm not usually a big open world kind of player, but Watch Dogs has definitely got my attention, and I'm very interested in multiplayer because, I love multiplayer. That's what I'm all about. So the multiplayer kind of modes that we've heard of so far is pretty much you can choose to turn your multiplayer, choose to turn your world on to multiplayer, which means people can join into your game or you can join into others' games. Now, what happens when someone joins into your game is they jump into your game as Aiden Pearce. So there's two Aiden Pearce, but on your screen, they look like just a random NPC. So you don't know who they are, what they look like. It's not like Assassin's Creed, how in the way everyone's a hero, but there's so many heroes you don't really know who it is. They're just a random NPC that looks like your average person, but on their screen, it looks like there's two Aiden Pearce. So what you're going to have to do is they jump into your world and they start screwing around with your stuff. You have to find them and hack them to get it all back, I assume. Once you start hacking them, then they get a warning that they're being hacked and they have to try and find you and kill you. Now, all the while, there's a circle on both of your mini-maps. If you're hacking the other person, you cannot leave that circle. If you leave the circle, you won't be able to hack them anymore and you fail the mission. So there's pretty much two ways this can end. The intruder will find you and kill you, or you hack their stuff and you make a getaway. Now, obviously, this is vice versa if you decide to intrude someone else's world, but I'm very excited to see what it's like. I mean, I played Assassin's Creed and I played the multiplayer. I thought the multiplayer was really, really fun, but yeah, I'm really excited to see how Watch Dogs multiplayer works, and I really just can't wait to get my hands on it and give it a go. Now, another cool multiplayer sort of thing that they've shown off is kind of a companion app that goes with the game. So there's an app which, mobile users can download, and you don't actually need a copy of the game on any console to download this app or use it. So what you do is you download the app and you can join someone's game and you can choose to hinder or help them in different challenges. So if you want to hinder them, you can pretty much, set up roadblocks, you control helicopters to spot them out, you can tell the coppers where to go and just totally mess with them. And it's, I don't know, it just seems like a lot of fun. If you want to help them, obviously you do the kind of same thing, but on the cops and everyone like that, and trying to help them get to where they need to be. Another awesome thing is the mobile user can actually type a message into the console user's game, and it will come up on, like those digital billboards or whatever, and that's really cool. So say you type in a message like, "Hi, Alex," it'll come up throughout the game on these big billboards saying, "Hi, Alex." So that's awesome. I've never really paid attention to, say, like smart glasses or apps together with, joined together with games, because they just seemed, I don't know, a bit dull. They didn't really interest me at all. It was just kind of, oh look, there's a map on your smart glass. And I was like, yeah, it's cool, but I really don't care. But this definitely looks awesome. Me and my brother will probably be using this all the time with our iPhones or with the iPad here in the house. So I'm definitely excited to test that one out as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am definitely wanting to do more of these videos where I focus on one particular game and try and get you guys as much information as I can. If you guys have any suggestions on games you want me to look up, I'll be doing more Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, Titanfall, Destiny, when they get a little bit closer or when information comes out. If you guys have any suggestions whatsoever, put them in the comments below and I will check them out for you. So that's it from me, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye.